Hello everybody, this is me, Stangerbrook, again out here in Puerto Vallarta with your weekly video fishing report. And finally, this week we got something to talk about. We've had a couple of things change. You know, we had a hurricane go through a couple weeks ago, and like I mentioned earlier, it usually pushes fish in or it pushes fish out. Well, it was kind of neutral and nothing happened. So a few days later, about a week later, all of a sudden we have fish. And normally after something like that happens, it takes 3 or 4 days for things to kind of snap back, and they have, but it's kind of strange. Right now we're seeing, believe it or not, we got a lot of trash out there. We've had the hurricane go through, we got the mountains, we got the rivers, and we got trees and stumps and you name it, all out there in the water, and it's all over the place. Punta Mita, you're out there in the deep water locations, there is crap in the water. Now, that's a good thing and a bad thing for 2 reasons. First reason is, it's a good thing is because fish like to congregate around the logs and all that kind of stuff. Now, if you got a whole lot of that out there, what are you going to do? But there's not that much, but there is enough out there where it would be. Reason number 2, scary, is because you can run into the stuff with a prop or a shaft, or, you know, and you don't even have to see it. It can just be under the water. So you got to be careful with that stuff. So that's a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is it helps fish. Right now we're seeing water temperatures are warmer, a little bit warmer. They're around 87 degrees, 88, around in there, and it's pretty much perfect for fish for most species. We're not seeing any black marlin yet. Hopefully they'll come in a little bit later, but we're seeing some blue marlin. Not that we got a whole lot, but the numbers are picking up, and there's still about 500 pounds out there, which sounds like a big fish, but for one of them, that's kind of average, less than average actually. Dorado, we're seeing 10-pound Dorado and Corbetena as well. We got striped marlin in the area, and we have sailfish. Sailfish numbers are picking up. It's about time. They're a little bit late, but a lot of bait out there, goggle eyes, flying fish, you name it. And you know, things have just gotten better. 10-hour trip out there. The bite's still a little bit weird. Some fish are earlier, some fish are a little bit later. I don't get it. Wouldn't hurt anything to be where you want to be by about 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't care where you're going. So that's pretty important. Inside, a little closer, over by El Morro, they've been seeing some snapper over there, and the name of the snapper escapes me right now. They got the brown stripes on them. And we got some snapper over there. We're seeing striped marlin and sailfish behind El Morro as well, with the possibility of rooster fish. You never know over there. Sometimes running calamari will surprise you and catch fish that they're not supposed to be there. So Punta Mita area right now, again with all the Dorado, we got sailfish. 4 to 5 miles off the point there, we're seeing striped marlin and blue marlin, and that makes an 8-hour trip worthwhile with the trash in the water. And right there, they got a big rock right there in front of Punta Mita. They got a name of Gahayon or Guillayon or something like that. Anyway, the big rock out there, has been a lot of Dorado around that, but some rooster fish around there as well, and there's sailfish in the area. So right now, you know, it seems to me like an 8-hour trip would be a really good thing to jump on. Inside the bay, you know, we're still seeing the same old thing. We still got some Dorado over there by Yellowfin, and from Yellowfin to Los Arcos area over there. They're small, but there's a lot of them out there, so please throw the babies back. There have been some of the local authorities out there trying to make sure that people don't keep fish that are too small or too many. And you don't see that very often, so I'm glad to see that. And we got bonita out in the bay. You might have some small tuna. Oh, by the way, Corbetena, to back up a little bit, Corbetena, we've been seeing 30, 40-pound tuna out there. They've been running with the spinners, spinner dolphin. And if you're lucky and you're not around spinners, you hit a 60-pound yellowfin tuna, well, that'll be better than a sharp stick in the eye. So I had to back up a little bit on that. Back to inside the bay. Inside the bay, like I said, we're, we got the Dorado, we got bonito. They're still around 20 pounds. And nothing too special there. Jack Revels are still running the area, although I don't know why. They're thin in numbers, but they're still running about 30 pounds. With all this fresh water, there is snook, robalo in Spanish, that are running around the river mouths. They like that. It's called agua dulce for the nationals. It means sweet water. And the fresh water with the salt water, they seems to be they like that. So we got some snook in the area like that. And who knows, you know, a little crazy luck, you might wind up seeing a sailfish over there, or God, who knows, maybe striped marlin. Yeah, that'd be fun, huh? So, you know, what we really have to do is just get out there and bait and have some fun. And we're seeing a lot of business right now. COVID has, I don't know, it seems like the logjam is busted. We're seeing a lot of Americans down here right now. Of course, you gotta be negative to get on a plane, and you come down here, and everywhere you go, it's antiseptic city. So I really can't understand how anybody gets sick, but that's where it is. But we're still wide open. No variant issues yet, although they've been making some noise about this new variant coming around. But for now, the fishing is great down here. People are showing up. Feel free to make a reservation. We're right in the beginning of the high season for fishing. We will start to see marlin in the 700, 800, 900 pound range. Tuna will be larger out there at Corbetena, although we're not seeing the numbers we used to. For you out there interested in getting the larger yellowfin tuna, 100 miles north of us here, there's nothing under 200 pounds right now. I mean, it's just the small ones are 250 right now, and our overnight trips are very successful, and it's a luxury boat. I don't really. We got a 70-foot Bertram. It goes out for 2.5 days. It's $9,800 compared to some of these other high-density boats that we have in the area that charge about the same money per person. Why would you ever go on a high-density boat when you could have a private cabin, private air-conditioned cabin, private bathroom, complete luxury all around? So you want to do some world-class fishing, you want to get some world record-sized tuna, I've got a famous crew, a beautiful boat, and we'll do a video on that here pretty soon. But other than that, everything's fine. Everything's good in Puerto Vallarta. Don't let the weather keep you from coming down. It has been pretty humid and pretty warm, but that's normal for this time of the year. And we're still doing the tours, the transfers, the private stuff, all that good stuff. Contact us, and of course we got the t-shirts online. And if I throw another plug in here, you got Public Our Solution. So anyway, that's it for now. This is Stan in Puerto Vallarta saying don't forget to kiss your fish. And thanks for watching the reports. We're having a positive response.